from his studios in New York, it's time for Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora, where sports meets life. Here's your host, Dan Tortora.
Welcome here to Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora on wakeupcalldt.com, your one-stop sports shop, and on mixlr.com/wakeupcalldt. Lost the voice a week ago. It comes in and out, so this is not my typical voice, and a little bit of pain this morning, but I'm proud to be here and proud to have you here with me on Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time, right here on mixlr.com/wakeupcalldt and on wakeupcalldt.com. So thank you for tuning in to the show. Got a big show coming up for you today. West Genesee Wildcats are getting set for their upcoming matchup with Liverpool that is going to happen this Friday, October 26th, at CNS, and I will be there. I'll be in attendance at the doubleheader. Can't wait for that. West Genesee is going up against Liverpool, and then FM against CNS is the first game. So can't wait to be there. Can't wait to have the opportunity. So happy that you are here with me this morning. You're going to hear from Brian Felix, Chandler McAvan, Cole Wade, Ben Rustay, and head coach Joe Corley in just a moment. And after that, we'll get into Syracuse football with Ryan Guthrie. So we'll take a quick, fast break. And when we come back, West Genesee graces the stages from a show proudly brought to you by the Wildcat Sports Pub in just a moment.
This is a wake-up call, fast break.
Carvel DeWitt, it's what happy tastes like. Do you know why? Because we make ice cream. Creamy, rich, flavorful ice cream. Not yogurt or ice milk like some of our competitors. Ice cream. Fresh, by hand, daily. For the calorie conscious, we have something new for you. Our new Carvelite. Same great flavor, creaminess, and texture of our regular ice cream with only 35 calories an ounce. So whether you want an ice cream cake, flying saucer, dasher, carvalanche, hard or soft ice cream, we will satisfy your craving with our fresh, handmade regular or new Carvelite ice cream. Carvel DeWitt. It's what happy tastes like.
Clothing that will change with you without you having to change. DreisigLady.com, DREISSIG Lady.com. With the Bamboo line Relax Fit clothing as well as the Athletic Fit clothing, DreisigLady.com is fit for any woman, any time of the day, anywhere. Whatever you're doing, whatever your day commands of you, command yourself to feel comfortable in Dreisig Lady Apparel. DREISSIG Lady.com. For all the women out there, feel good in what you're wearing. And don't feel like you have to constantly change throughout the day. Whether you're a stay-at-home mom, a business owner, going for a jog, going for a meeting, or just relaxing at home, DreisigLady.com is the right fit for you. DREISSIG Lady.com.
News is spreading in historic Herald Square about Syracuse's favorite sports and entertainment venue, the Press Room Pub, with lots of room next to 450 parking spots. Wash down their delicious 9-ounce burger for $9.95 with a variety of New York State brewed beers. TVs abound all throughout the location, including their 90-inch monster. Watch your game, enjoy time with family, friends, as well as bringing the kids to the playroom. The SU Alumni Party for every away football game is making headlines, as well as Robert Drummond, Syracuse football alum, and Dan Tortora's pregame show 2 hours before kickoff for every home game. Private parties available as well for as many as 300 people. Come circulate at the Press Room Pub, downtown Syracuse, and visit PressRoomPub.com right now for more information.
This is Lawrence Papaleo, licensed real estate salesperson for Gilbo Realty. Call our home office at 315-752-9513, or better yet, call or text me directly at 315-748-2524.
Let me ask you a question, Lawrence. If I needed you to help me buy a house, find the right place, could you help me do that?
Joe, I'll help you find your dream home.
You don't ever say my name on the radio, never. If I needed to sell a house, could you help me go about that the right way?
Yes, I can.
How do they get a hold of you?
Call me directly at 315-748-2524.
But you also do the commercial property. So if I got a business, couple businesses, got to take one here, move it over there, do this, do that, are you going to help me buy and sell my commercial property also?
Yes, sir.
I like that. What's my name again?
I have no idea.
Absolutely, but they need to know your name, so give it one more time.
This is Lawrence Papaleo, licensed real estate salesperson for Gilbo Realty. My phone number is 315-748-2524.
Why don't you tell them your name one more time and that number so we can jot it down?
This is Lawrence Papaleo. Call me or text me directly at 315-748-2524.
All right, we are here with Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora, live on location with the Wildcats of West Genesee. The Wildcats have a big-time game, obviously, coming up this weekend, the Friday Night Lights, something exciting for you guys and something to look forward to. Coach, I know that this has been a long time coming, something you've been looking for and appreciate and excited about. And I'm happy to have Joe Corley with us, as well as all the gentlemen. Chandler McAvan, it's his first one, so welcome. Also we have Cole Wade, we have Ben Rustay, who's back, and Brian Felix. So Ben, you are the only returner besides Coach. What does it feel like to be back?
Oh, it feels great.
That's it. It feels great. You got to give me more than that, Ben. I'm sorry. I'm not going to let you get away with that.
It's a fun experience. It's good to do this to get exposure for the team.
Yeah, that's about it. I love how when the mic is off, you're talking, and when it's on, it's just we've lost you. It's all good. All right, Chandler. Have you ever done anything like this before?
Never. I can't say I have.
So what do you think about the opportunity? There's going to be rapid fire, an opportunity for me to put you on the hot seat, you to put me on the hot seat. Have the guys told you anything about that?
Yeah, I've seen the show a bunch of times.
Okay, so who has asked the best questions in your opinion?
Christian Rossi.
Christian Rossi? So where's Christian? There you go. All right, he's getting food. So Christian, we know that Christian asked me the question that was your mom and your dad are on a plane and there's one parachute, who do you save? So I know that was the kind of highlight of Christian's time, but I gave it right back to him because the girlfriend and the mom were in the building last time, and I said, girlfriend, mom, who are you saving? So he put him on the hot seat. Did he give you any pointers for this one?
No, he didn't.
Nothing?
No.
All right, Brian, what can you say about this opportunity?
Honestly, I'm a bit nervous, but I think I'll have some good questions.
All right.
And, yeah.
Do you think them up yourself? Do you go find a website? There's some websites with some good questions. Are you scouring the internet or no?
No, I think I'll think of them, and there'll be some good questions.
There'll be some good ones.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Coach, you're back here. You and I had the opportunity to speak just a few days ago. Just bring me into, not only was it a victory, but you won handily 38-8 at home at West Genesee. Just what you could say, hindsight 2020 of that game.
We thought for the first time this year, Dan, we played 48 minutes. We started fast. We played well throughout the game, and we finished fast. And it's a testament to the work these guys have put in, not just this season, not just this off season, but for many years now. I'm just happy to see it paying off for them.
What is it about this year's team? I know we talked about it a little bit, but to you, what's been kind of, how did this team blossom? How did they get there? Because you and I spoke about staying the course, and guys that went through some struggles previously, you just said stick with it, stick with the process to get into that a little bit deeper.
I think that's it, Dan. There was no secret recipe to this team. It was about hard work. It was about commitment, dedication to the program. We knew the talent was there, but these guys had something special in that they're a family. They love being around each other. They love playing football together. And I think that's the key. I think when you enjoy playing football and you work hard at it, you're going to find success.
All right, Cole, this is your first opportunity, and your food got to you quick, so you must know a few people here.
No, I don't.
You don't?
No.
You just put the order in early?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Have you done anything like this before?
No, not really.
So, what are you excited about? Are you ready with some good questions?
I'm not really prepared, but I'm gonna wing it. I'll find some good questions. Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with you and ask you what makes this year's team special in your opinion.
We've just been with each other for a really long time. Like, we've been playing with each other for the past 4 years. We're all really close, really good friends. We love coming to football every day, and like, we've all been like thinking about this for the past 4 years. Like, we're all freshmen, just talking about like how great it's gonna be when we're seniors. We just all love football.
What has it been, to speak on the road to get here? The adversity, the trying times, going through everything you've gone through to get to where you are, just to tell that story a little bit of how you guys had to be together through those tough times to get to where you are today.
Yeah, like going back to last year, we had a lot of like growing pains. We had a lot of tough losses, and like a lot of things didn't go our way, but we just had to like come together and stick with it. And eventually it paid off, and we're here today.
Hey Brian, I got to ask you the same thing. Just what you saw and you continue to see in this year's squad. Just what's different, what feels different, what's the environment like?
Well, I mean, I have to go back to that Saturday morning after we lost to Corcoran. I think that's what really changed us. That we conditioned for a long time, and we really needed it, and it paid off. It brought us together, and we came back strong the next week.
Bring me into the conditioning. What did Coach make you do?
We ran the track for a good amount of time, did some other exercises before watching film, and then we got right back to it for the next week.
I'm going to go to you, Chandler, for this one as well. Just what you could say about staying the course with this team and getting to where you are today.
Well, it's been a lot of fun with these guys. I mean, I can't imagine playing with anybody else.
What is it about this team to you, the environment? What makes it fun? What's practice like? The things that not everybody sees. Bring me into that atmosphere.
The practice is always fun. I mean, we do a lot of team, we do a lot of live, and we're all physical, we all love hitting each other, and every day is just fun. We love it.
Who do you like to hit the most?
Tyler Cook.
Tyler Cook. All right. Fair enough. All right, Ben, I'm going to you on this one. Same thing, the environment, this team, what makes it special? You and I spoke last season. We're here this season, so bring me into it.
I think that we're all friends, so that made things like summer practices and then preseason, that made that stuff all easy. And since it was that easy, it just got us better as players, and I think we were well prepared the whole season.
What makes Coach, in your opinion, so special?
I think Coach does a good job of just keeping us together. If something bad happens, he keeps our heads on and makes sure that we don't just go off track and get a lost season.
Coach, seeing these guys, you make the decision on who to have here and who to sit on our panel, so to speak. So why Ben, why Chandler, why Cole, why Brian for this one?
To be honest with you, I put it in their hands. I told the guys, go in the locker room, take some time, and come next door to the office and tell me who's going on. So these guys are pretty independent kids. They're reliable. To be honest with you, there's not a whole lot I have to tell them to do. And this was their decision.
And when they came back and these were the choices, what was the first thought in your head of these gentlemen?
I was fine with it, obviously. At the end of the day, it's about the kids. You want the kids to have a good experience. You want it to be about them. But we got 4 great kids here. We got Brian here, who's a first-year player, and has really just surprised us with how fast he's come along, worked his way into a starting role. We have arguably 2 of the best defensive linemen in the section right here, among the best we've ever had. And you got a kid here who can make a play over any defensive back in the section. So you got 4 great kids here, great football players. It's just all around us a great atmosphere.
Chandler, did you ever see the movie The Mighty Ducks?
No.
You haven't? It's way before. See, you need to watch it because there's 2 guys in that become kind of like the Bash Brothers, so to speak, and they like to lay the hits. They like the contact. They like to kind of be those guys. Do you feel like that at all on the team?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I mean, because I see it when I see so you got to go back and watch it. You got to tell me what you think. But what makes you love the contact so much? What makes you love that fight and trying to win that fight?
Just hearing everybody say "ooh" right after every single time.
What was your favorite "ooh" moment? Do you remember a hit that you laid that made everybody kind of stop, cheer, shout?
Yeah, at the Dome last year when we faced Nottingham, when I decked the punter.
And now that you move forward in these games, your fight, your energy, where does it come from? Where do you get what you need for the game?
Honestly, it's just the love of the game. It's just in me.
All right, Ben, I'm going to you on this one. What makes you care about all these guys? What makes them special? What makes this team to you? Why is it a family?
I think we all just we hang out of season. We're always talking. You know, I'm always weekends. I'm hanging out with them. I'm playing PlayStation with them. I think it just brought us all closer, and I think that's what made this team special because we all are close like that.
What's the best game on PlayStation that this team plays with one another?
Madden.
Madden. All right. Who's the best? Be honest. Who's the best Madden player?
Mummin.
Who is it?
Mummin Hussein.
He's the best?
Yeah.
Who does he usually play with?
We usually just do random, so it's really anybody.
Who have you beaten?
Cole.
No,
really
I've
bad.
beaten him more times than he's beaten me.
All right. So who did you play with? And then I'll ask Cole the other side.
I think it was this weekend or yesterday, one of the two. I played Cole in a game of Madden. And Cole, would you like to share the score? It was like halftime.
Well,
it was like 31-14, I think, something like that.
I didn't have the Patriots or Falcons, so I couldn't really.
Who did you have?
Who did I have?
The Seahawks.
The Seahawks. Yeah, the Seahawks.
You can't run the ball. The defense isn't the same. It's not your fault.
Yeah, well, like when I have a quarterback like Tom Brady, I'm unstoppable. Nobody can check.
So you're saying that it's not Ben, it's the team that he had. That anybody could win with Tom.
No, he didn't have the Patriots.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have them, so I couldn't win.
Okay, who did he have?
The Bears. Yeah, the Bears.
With Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah.
And you pulled it off.
Yeah.
He got lucky, but he didn't finish the game. He left in the middle, so I get the W.
You forfeited the game?
Yeah.
I had somewhere to be, so I had to leave mid-game.
Before I go back to Brian here, I got to ask you, Ben. You came in here with a little bit of road rage. Do you typically have road rage on the daily? And it's okay if you say yes.
Not usually, but the person in front of me was going 10 miles an hour under the speed limit, so that was a little frustrating.
What do you do when you get angry? Are you turning the music up? Are you yelling in the car? Are you rolling your window down? What are you doing?
I honked my horn at the person to
So you're a honker?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I've dated people before where I don't honk, so they reach across and honk for me because they want me to get in a fight with somebody, apparently. So when you honk, do you ever get nervous a person's going to stop?
No, not usually.
All right. So you're the scary one on the road.
Yeah.
All right, Brian, how scary is it to drive next to Ben?
I've never done it. I never want to do it. I've been in the car with him a couple times. Not a good time.
Not a good time. Why not?
He's a safe driver, just a little fast,
I can speak from personal experience. Ben's the worst driver I've ever seen. And it's terrifying when he's on the road.
Why is he the worst driver?
He's very complacent behind the wheel.
Complacent?
Yes.
Okay,
And
elaborate a little bit.
well, he's always got to be doing something else other than driving.
Oh, okay. Shaving.
Yeah, anything. On his phone.
We got to keep him safe.
He's not safe.
That's good. We got to keep him safe. That's good. Got to keep you safe, Ben. All right. We'll take Ben off the hot seat. Cole, what does it mean to be a Wildcat?
It's a great thing. Like, I love being a Wildcat. Love playing for the football team. Love being around these guys. It's just fun.
What would you say, Brian? What does it mean to be a Wildcat?
Our school has lots of pride, but on the football team, got to be focused, fast, and physical. That's what we always say. That's what it's always been.
Focused, fast, and physical. Why are those the three most important?
Because that's how we practice and that's how we play.
Fair enough. Ben, redeem yourself. What does it mean to be a Wildcat?
Being a Wildcat means you want to be a winner. You want to put in all the work necessary to succeed.
Simple as that. All right, Chandler. What does it mean to be a Wildcat?
Just playing your heart out, doing the best you can.
Coach, you've seen this team grow. You've seen them get to where they are today, but there's unfinished business. There's more left to be had. So what does it mean to be a Wildcat? You and I have spoken about before, so let me retool it a little bit. What is a Wildcat this year? What does a Wildcat look like, feel like? How loud is the growl of the Wildcat, so to speak, this year?
With this group, to me, it's about being a part of something that's bigger than yourself. You got a group of guys that are in it for each other, and there's a very unselfish feel with this group. These guys care about each other, and they enjoy seeing each other be successful, and they work for each other, and that ultimately is what it's all about to me.
Fair enough. So for head coach Joe Corley, as well as Chandler, Ben, Brian, and Cole, myself, Dan Tortora, we're going to take a step aside. You can grab a card, get all the information for the show. When we come back, each of you are on my hot seat. I get to ask you whatever I want, including Coach. Coach is not safe. But in the last part of the show, you get to throw me on the hot seat. So I have to watch what I do to you guys, because you can throw it right back at me. And please, as a note, nobody talk to Christian Rossi. He's not allowed to give you help. We'll be back in just a moment.
This is a wake-up call, fast break.
This is Jimmer Sikowski, owner-operator of Chick-fil-A Cicero, 7916 Brewerton Road in Cicero, right in front of the Home Depot. I had a deep feeling that God wanted me to do something bigger with my life and to help people, help others. He kept putting Chick-fil-A in my life, and I realized as I was going through the franchise selection process that positively impacting the lives of others was really core to what we do here at Chick-fil-A. First of all, it starts with the food. The food is brought in fresh daily. We bring in local produce. We prepare to order in the kitchen. We hand bread our chicken. We hand spin our milkshakes. It's great food. It doesn't taste like fast food. I think the second thing is the way people feel when they come in a Chick-fil-A restaurant. It's different. We try to treat people with intentional kindness here, which is very different and deeper than good customer service. And so I think it feels remarkable for most people to come in a Chick-fil-A restaurant. And then lastly, the impact that we try to have in the community is very different. It's a big part of the expectation of every operator of a Chick-fil-A restaurant is that they're actively engaged in their community, they're a leader in the community, and they're making a difference. When they realize that what we're striving to do is to shine a little light in their life, that's a very, very different experience than you will have in any other quick service restaurant. And it's that remarkable experience that I think people will emotionally connect with.
I'm George Townsend of Honda City with some good advice when buying a new car. The true cost of owning a new car is determined by the appraised value when you trade it. No vehicle appraises higher than a Honda. Next, look for low APRs and deep discounts. You also want low maintenance costs and great fuel economy. That's why my advice to you is to buy a new Honda. Looking pre-owned, visit our Honda Certified Used Car Center. Honda City, 7140 Henry Clay Boulevard, Liverpool, or HondaCity-CNY.com.
It would be a pity if you don't shop at Honda City.
For all of us that have always wanted our favorite restaurant to come to us, it's now a reality in Central New York with It's a Utica Thing, with Utica Pizza Company bringing their
wonderful recipes that they've handed down through generations to you, to your event, to your business, to your home. It's a Utica thing, proudly bringing Utica Pizza Company on wheels to your location. Call 315-738-8946. That's 315-738-8946 to bring Utica Pizza Company to your doorstep with It's a Utica thing.
All right, so we are back here, Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora, live on location at the Wildcat Sports Pub. Here with Brian Felix, Chandler McAvan, Cole Wade, Ben Rustay, and head coach Joe Corley. Myself, Dan Tortora. And we are here once a month, every month at the Wildcat Sports Pub. Thanks to Danny, Heather Tome, and the entire team at the Wildcat. Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora here every single month with West Genesee in some respects, with one of the programs, a mix of the programs, and plenty of the coaches. So we thank everybody for coming out. We welcome Ben back. We welcome Coach back, and Chandler, Brian, and Cole for the first time. This is Rapid Fire, where I get to put you on the hot seat. Brian, I'm going to start with you. Tell me who would play you in a movie and why.
Probably Cole, honestly, because he knows me best. We're part of we got a good brotherhood, so I think he could do it.
So Cole could play you in a movie?
Yeah.
All right, Cole. Would Brian play you or no?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, why so?
Same reasons he gave. We just got a great brotherhood, reaping gang. Yeah, he just knows me good. He do a good job.
If you and Brian were not playing football, where else could you be a duo?
That's pretty tough.
Anything in the world.
We used to be friends. I don't know. What do you think?
Pilots, cops, broadcasters.
I feel like we'd be good
actors.
Broadcasters, but
all right,
maybe race car drivers.
Yeah, we'd be great broadcasters for every Patriots game. Every time Tom Brady throws a touchdown, we'd be great, just complimenting him. It's like we both.
So you would be like, besides me, every other broadcaster in America.
Yeah, kind of.
I try to be impartial. I don't see that from a lot of the commentators. They seem to. I've never seen last Sunday with the Chiefs-Patriots game that in the middle of the game, while the game's going on, they had tape of Tom Brady throwing in practice and how he throws and where's his elbow and where's his hand. Then they showed it in the game and cut up footage of the game that had been happening, and in the middle of the game just had an ode to Tom Brady and how beautiful he throws and how perfect he is.
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't do that for Pat Mahomes or anybody else. So
they're not on Tom Brady's level. Tom Brady's the GOAT.
So if you were a broadcaster on my show, how many times did you say Tom Brady in an hour?
Depends. Could be, probably 120.
All right, well, I'm sorry, Cole. You won't be on after the show. Chandler, give me 3 things on your bucket list.
Ooh. Well, I'd like to meet Tom Brady.
I'm on the wrong show right now. This is my show, and you've taken over Wake Up Call.
I already met you.
This doesn't feel right. You what?
I already met you.
Okay, that's good. Good answer. Next. We're going to forget your first one. I'm going to edit it out, but what else you got?
I'd like to go to the Rocky Mountains.
Okay.
And then, I don't know.
Anything in the world.
What should I do?
Anything? You gotta have something you'd want to do.
I do want to skydive.
You want to skydive? All right, Ben.
I'll make sure my parents have parachutes, though.
There you go. Where's Christian? All right, I see him. All right, Ben. Does your car have a name? If it doesn't, what would you name your car?
My car doesn't have a name, but if I were to name my car, I'd probably give it like a really intimidating name. Nissan Altima's a very intimidating.
Yeah. What would the name be?
Probably like Killer or Spike.
Spike the Nissan Altima? I would pay to see that with Shaquille O'Neal sponsored. That'd be beautiful. All right, Coach. This one's for you. What childhood dream do you still want to achieve?
That's a tough one because I've had a lot. Oh my. I mean, I always wanted to win the Super Bowl. I don't think it's ever going to happen, unfortunately, but I mean, I'll take what I got, so maybe we'll say let's win a state championship this year.
All right, fair enough. A state championship in place of the Super Bowl. All right, Cole.
Yep.
Who are the 3 biggest influences on your life? The 3 people that have influenced you the most?
It's kind of hard. Probably my parents, because they obviously influenced me a lot. So mom and dad, and then Tom Brady.
I feel like you guys did this on purpose.
And,
like you catfished me. Like you found me on the internet. You're like, we know he doesn't want to talk about Tom Brady.
No, I'm not like trying to talk about Tom Brady that much.
So you want Tom Brady as an inspiration? Why?
He's just so like professional about everything. He just works really hard, and he was a 6th-round pick, and like he didn't have the most talent. He was a lot less talented than the other guys. He just took what he had and he worked his way to the top, and he became the best with so little.
And he was a backup quarterback in college, so respect for that. Ben, what is one thing that you've accomplished in your life that you are most proud of? I love how you and Chandler just are like, hey, what should I say for that? Anything.
Anything?
One thing you accomplished. Got to be something.
I guess we'll go with making LCNY as a junior last year.
All right. That's good. That's awesome. Chandler. This is going to be for all of you, including Coach. If you could live in any video game, what game would it be and why?
Any video game?
Yeah. New or old. You could go all the way back to Mario, all the way to everything that's out now.
Probably Madden.
Madden?
Yeah.
What position?
Quarterback.
Quarterback? For who? Dare I ask?
The Patriots.
Okay, then what video game would you live in?
I'd live in GTA 5.
Why?
'Cause it's just, a fun game to just live in. I don't think playing in the sports game would be too fun to just be playing the same game every single day. So I think it'd be some fun to just live in an actual game about life.
All right, fair enough. Coach, what video game would you live in?
Well, I grew up in the 90s era Sega Genesis, so I would have to say I want to be in Streets of Rage 2, and I want to be Axel. He had that pretty sweet uppercut that I don't know, man. Because these guys don't know video games like we did.
Oh, Sega Genesis by far. I was saying that last night. Yesterday was my birthday, and everybody's like, what games do you have and whatnot, and we were sitting downstairs, and I was like, I don't know where my Sega Genesis is, and I had the best games. Ninja Turtles, Hyperstone Heist, X-Men. You guys gotta educate yourself. All right, Brian, where would you live? What video game?
I'd also have to go with Madden.
What position would you play?
Running back.
And would you please, for the love of God, not be on the Patriots?
I'd be on the Patriots just so I can get handoffs from Tom Brady. That'd be awesome.
All right, cool. What video game would you live in? You're not allowed to say anything about Tom Brady for this one question.
All right. Also Madden.
Okay.
Because just like being in the NFL would be the coolest thing ever. Like just be awesome, really fun.
Fair enough. Who is one, I'm going to stay with you, Cole.
who is one celebrity that you believe is leaving a good example on the world right now?
Say XXS Tentacion, the rapper. He passed away, unfortunately, but before he passed away, he was really preaching about positivity and just coming together with everyone around the world. Then he unfortunately died, but before he died, that was the message he was leaving.
And he did leave a very positive message. Brian, I'm going to ask you the same question. Who is leaving a mark on the world right now in the celebrity realm?
Let's see. If anyone besides Tom Brady, I'd have to go with...
Coach, we're going to have to talk about the criteria next time.
I'd probably say someone like Drew Brees, because
I can go with that.
He just seems like such a great guy on and off the field, works really hard, and he's not like some of the other guys that do bad things. He's just playing the game and doing it right.
Yeah, Tom Brady, I will give credit to, and Drew Brees. Drew Brees just setting the career passing record, and he also is on his way. He's now a 500 touchdown quarterback, and he has the ability, the opportunity to break a few more records all time. Ben, who's the celebrity that you think is leaving a mark in a positive way?
I think Colin Kaepernick is.
Do you think he should be on a team right now?
I think he should be. The Giants could use him.
There's a lot of teams that have a lot of need right now.
Yeah.
Jacksonville, Giants, Buffalo needs all the help in the world. So, and I feel bad for Buffalo because the offensive line's an issue and those guys are going to get hit no matter what. But you think he should be out there?
Yeah. I think he's talented enough to be on an NFL roster and competing.
I agree. When you see some of the backups and the third stringers, I would agree wholeheartedly. Chandler?
Post Malone.
Why?
He's a character, and everybody loves him. I've never met a person who hates Post Malone.
I actually have a buddy, Jordan, who looks like Post Malone. His hair is longer, and he lets his hair grow on his face.
Does he shower?
He does shower. That's why he's not exactly like Post Malone.
Well, that's good.
But I feel like everybody loves Post Malone. And he smiles all the time.
Yeah,
like you said. All right, Coach, who's leaving a positive influence in the celebrity world?
Even though he's retired, I've always admired Derek Jeter. I think not only is he one of the greatest of all time to play the game, but everything he does is a class example of class, integrity, and respect.
Fair enough. Yeah, one more question for each of you. I'm going to go to Brian with this one. Tell me one thing that if you had, there's no limits. There's nothing holding you back, not money, not power, not anything. You could change anything about the world. What's the first thing you would change right now in 2018?
I'd probably change how people are looked at before you actually get to know them, and there's issues in the world with race and stuff, and it just really shouldn't be happening anymore, but it still is, unfortunately.
So everybody should be treated with respect, dignity, regardless of where they came from, what they look like, who they love, all that stuff. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. Thank you for that answer. Cole, what would you change?
I'd take laziness and just make it not a thing. I'd just, if every single solitary person on the world was really hardworking person and they worked as hard as they possibly can, I think it'd make the world a lot better place, and make the world go around more, and a lot more would get accomplished.
So nobody just kind of sitting on a couch waiting for somebody else to do it for them.
Yeah.
I appreciate that too. All right, Chandler.
I think I would make it so nobody could lie. everybody had to tell the truth all the time.
Liar, Liar, great movie. Jim Carrey could not lie for 24 hours. And it changes his life.
That one I have seen.
You have seen that?
Yeah.
You like that?
That was a great movie.
Okay. Ben, what would you change?
I'd have it so that people in the working or middle class would make more money.
I definitely 110% agree with that. All right, Coach, what would you change?
I'd try to find a way to, bring the country back together in the sense that we're so darn divided right now, and it seems like people have forgotten how to disagree respectfully and forgotten how to come to a common ground, and I think we desperately need to get back to that soon.
And I think that tonight is an example of how many people talk about Tom Brady, and we disagreed respectfully, and I still want you guys to sit here.
Yeah, it is.
So, all jokes aside, we're going to take a step aside. Rapid fire, you're off the hot seat. I'm on the hot seat in just a couple minutes. Get your questions ready. I'll give you a few apiece, and then we will talk about that game coming up very, very soon that we're all excited about. And I didn't ask anybody to do this before, but if you're in here, can you show some love for West Genesee by a round of applause? Just show them some love. Come out to the games. Your team here, show some love. We got a big game coming up at CNS against Liverpool coming up very, very soon.
This is a wake-up call, Fast Break.
Utica Pizza Company spells family. Your family, my family, their family. The recipes that they have shared with each other throughout the years and have now been so gracious to share them with us. I can sit here and talk with you about all the great things that are on the menu, but we'd be here forever. So let me say this. Utica Pizza Company is second to none. And now you can bring it home with you and you can dine in the restaurant. UticaPizzaCompany.com will give you all the information that you need. And let me say, these Utica greens, they're the best. Utica Pizza Company. Call them and place your order at 315-214-3060. That's 315-214-3060. Families break bread at Utica Pizza Company.
Gear up with the real deal at Dry Sig Apparel, creating what people are going to see and learn about you before they even meet you. Gear up for what you need for your team, business, or event. To look professional, look good, and feel good, outfit yourself at DrySigApparel.com. That's DREISSIG Apparel.com. The only place to gear up with the real deal. What's the universal language of a fan? Clapping your hands. With Fan Hands, the ultimate sports fan accessory, find your team color, slip them on, and start cheering on your favorite team with 11 different colors, always in stock on fanhands.com, where you'll find the ultimate sports fan accessory. Real fans wear Fan Hands.
Get Hilton quality service at the most affordable price at True by Hilton Camillus, located right next to Costco in Township 5. True by Hilton Camillus offers you their signature sport court where you can enjoy basketball, volleyball, pickleball, soccer, lacrosse, and more year-round in their indoor facility. For reservations and information, call 315-314-8676. That's 315-314-8676. True by Hilton Camillus. Hilton quality service at the most affordable price.
All right, so we are back here, Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora, live on location at the Wildcat Sports Pub. We're here every single month with the West Genesee Wildcats. This time around, the football program. We've had the football program in recent history numerous times. We're happy to have them inside of the postseason, in between games, and I thank Coach Corley for making this happen. I thank Brian Felix, Chandler McAvan, Cole Wade, Ben Rustay, and like I said, head coach Joe Corley for doing this. I thank Danny and Heather Tome and the entire team at the Wildcat, and I thank you for listening to Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time on wakeupcalldt.com. So with that being said, I'm on the hot seat. You're all going to get the same amount of questions, unless I decide to maybe give Coach a bonus, since he was so good at making it happen. Chandler, you got the first one. What do you got?
Would you rather look 10 years older from the neck up or the neck down?
Would I rather look 10 years older from the neck up or the neck down? Oh, that's a tough question. I guess from the neck up, because the neck down, I mean, I need my legs, they gotta support my body, so I guess I would say from the neck up. I would like to choose neither, but you didn't give me that option. All right, Ben, what do you got for me?
You're walking out Wegmans, and somebody has a lottery ticket, and they drop it.
Yeah.
You pick it up, and you notice that they won $1 million. What are you doing?
I'd chase them down and give it back to them. I would. All right, Cole, what do you got?
All right, so from right where we are right now,
yes,
you got to get to El Paso, Texas. What are you doing? Walking or biking?
If I was in The Walking Dead, I'd be walking. But anything is better than walking to Texas. So I would have to take a bike, a motorcycle, not a regular bike. Take a long time. I do like bike riding though, so I mean, I guess that'd be fine either way.
All right.
What are you guys? Were you considering walking?
We talked about it today.
Was that a thought?
It's a 31
we were like,
days.
you know, gas is really expensive, but it would also be a 30-day walk, so we would miss a lot of school and stuff.
Yeah.
30-day walk back too.
Yeah, and I think that your body from the waist down would look different at that point too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Don't walk. All right, Brian. What's your question?
All right. You get to pick one superpower that you can have, but you also have to lose one of your senses. What would you choose?
Oh boy. So I get a superpower, but I have to lose a sense.
Yeah.
Oh boy. That's a good question. You gentlemen are smart. Let me think. I would get the gift of flight, and I would lose. Well, I'd have to hear it. I'd have to see if I fly. So I guess taste.
All right.
I would lose taste for flight. All right, Coach, what do you got?
I'll start you off with an easy one.
All right.
If you could change your name to whatever you want, what would it be and why?
Change my name. Oh boy, that's tough. It's really tough. What would I change my name to? I like my name a lot. So, oh man. I would change my name to Jax, because Jacksonville. So at Jax, I changed my name to Jax. I like that name. I think it's strong. All right, Brian, what's your second one?
All right. I gotta think. I wasn't prepared with two.
Gotta have a few.
Yeah.
Anything in the world.
All right. If you could go back to high school and change one thing about it, like anything you did or something that happened, what would it be?
I would change two things. There's a lot of bullying in my high school and a lot of cliques, so I'd get rid of that. And I don't think there should be cliques, because obviously cliques in the world today, in the real world, show you how divided we are. And bullying is just, only cowards bully other people. Only people that are internally unhappy bully other people. I've never seen a happy person chasing their dreams and being mean to somebody else. So I pray for bullies, and I really wish that they would get the help that they need and not try to hurt somebody else. And then I would change also that my best friend and I, we grew up together for 14 years, and we got to high school and he wanted to be cool and I wanted to be myself. So he kind of did what everybody wanted him to do, and I stayed myself because I just couldn't I'm a big believer in God, and I couldn't detach from that. So we're now friends again. We're now, we've rejoined. He was there for my birthday yesterday. I love him to pieces. I really wish we could have got those years back. I'm happy I got him now, but it would have been nice to have him in high school too. All right, Cole, what's your second one?
What's your biggest regret?
Well, I started broadcasting when I was like 17, 18, so I don't know if I could start any sooner. My biggest regrets. Well, a relationship recently that I had, I wish I had trusted my gut. And I like to give a lot of chances. I wish I had listened to myself and saved myself some pain. But I got good family, I got good friends, I'll be all right. All right, Chandler, what's your second one?
All right. You got to go to the bathroom.
I love how that was so deep, and now it's like you got to go to the bathroom. Thank you for that.
Your phone is dead.
Okay.
Do you wait and charge it, or do you sit there?
Sit where? In the bathroom?
On the toilet.
I'm sitting in the... What am I doing?
You're on the toilet.
I'm on the toilet.
Yeah.
Can I charge my phone on the toilet? I can't.
Well, no, you gotta go.
I gotta go.
But your phone's dead.
But my phone's dead.
So do you charge it, or do you just go and sit there?
I mean, if I gotta go to the bathroom, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm one of those people, like, I use social media for my job. I use it to promote the shows that we do and the company that I have. But I'm a very to myself person. So if not for my company, I'm like you. Like if you and I are hanging out, Chandler, I'm not telling everybody this is what we did today. This is where we went. This is how. And that to me is personal. So I could do without the phone, but I got to go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom. All right, Ben. What's your second one?
If you could get rid of one invention or one piece of technology, what would you get rid of?
Jeez, that's a long list. I would say that I would get rid of weapons, because if they're not in the hands of anybody, then cops wouldn't have to have them. I mean, I don't like that people hurt people with stuff, but I mean, people find ways to do things no matter what. So, I mean, I wish we didn't have those weapons, and I wish that I wouldn't get rid of social media, but social media was meant to bring us together. It was meant to make the world smaller in a good way. It wasn't meant for bullying. It wasn't meant for terrorizing. It wasn't meant to cheat or lie or steal. It was meant to say, hey, like, you can now tell your favorite actor, you're my favorite actor. You can reach out to your favorite football team like my buddy did. Guy listens to my show. We become friends after he's listening. He's a Lions fan. He writes to the Lions on Twitter. He's got, 12 followers, 10, whatever. He just got on Twitter. He says, my wife and I are coming to a Lions game. I've never been to an NFL game. I've loved the Lions through all the pain. Is there anything you guys can do? I just love it so much. They said, they said, write to us directly. They directly messaged him. They got him tickets to go on the field like 3 hours before the game. He got to meet Herman Moore, one of the old players. He got to be around all the guys, talk to the current players, see them practice, and then they won. So he got to experience all this. So that's what social media is supposed to be. Every day I wake up, I'm like, how can I make, Ben, you're having a bad day and I don't know, but maybe I write something that makes you have a better day. Like, that's what it's supposed to be. So I wouldn't get rid of it. I would just suggest that we use it better. All right, Coach, what do you got?
You could make one rule that everyone had to follow for a day. What would it be?
Treats everyone the way that you would treat yourself if you loved yourself more than you could possibly describe. Be good to other people. All the time. That's right. All right, Chandler. I'm going to give you guys 2 more apiece. So this is your second to last. What do you got?
Okay. You land an interview with Tom Brady.
I turn it down. Kidding. I would talk to him. Listen, I'm joking. I respect the heck out. I really do.
But you only get one question.
Okay.
What do you ask him?
Did you deflate the balls? Just tell the world.
You know the answer. He's going to say no.
No, because he's on a lie detector, and every time he lies, he gets a little jolt. So, and his feet are in water while this is going on. So he's got to tell me the truth. All right, Ben, what's your second to last?
You're a Jaguars fan, right?
Yes, sir.
If you could change one draft pick that the Jaguars had over the past 10 years, what pick are you changing? Lots to choose from.
Yeah, well, over the last, here's the thing. In 2014, they started a rebuild, and there was a span from like 2008 to 2013, they had 39 picks. Every single pick is gone.
Yeah.
So they realized what they did wrong.
I'm sorry, I'm
Wow.
not the most pretty.
That was very loud. Yeah, maybe that would go down here for a second. That was very strange. Okay. So we'll pause for a second here. There we go. So I was like, God? No. So your question was what? I'm sorry.
You can change any draft pick.
The Jaguars. So I'll shorten it to 2014 on, since they got rid of all the other guys, just to be fair. I would, gosh darn it, so hard. I guess I like him, I've supported him, I've backed him for 4 years, but right now I can't. So I'm sorry. I hope he knows I respect the heck out of him. I would change Blake Bortles. I'm sorry, Blake. I'm very sorry. And he's connected to Phoenix, New York, and has family up here, so that makes it hurt even more to say that. All right, Coach, what do you got?
What's one holiday that doesn't exist, but you want to create?
Friendsgiving. Because everybody talks about how when you have Thanksgiving, you sit around a table of people that you like don't see the whole rest of the year, or maybe you like but you don't. You know, I think you should have Thanksgiving with the people you want to have Thanksgiving with. So your family, your friends, invite them all. Like, that's my rule this year, is like, I want my mom there, my dad, I want my family. But my grandmother passed away. You know, my grandparents have all passed away. So I want to invite my friends over. You know, I want to, kind of meet somebody in a week and be like, hey, you're going through a tough time, why don't you come to the house? So let's do Friendsgiving. All right, I'm going to go to Cole on this one. What do you got?
All right, so would you live a nocturnal life for double the pay in your job? So that means like you work while everyone's sleeping, and then you sleep while everyone's working, and like you're awake all night, like.
So if I flip the script,
yeah,
would I do it?
Yeah, for double pay in your job.
Well, I kind of am awake when everybody's sleeping, so because I work until like 1 or 3. So it's funny, I work for myself, and I work more now than I did when I worked for somebody else. So I kind of already do it. Nice job. Thank you.
Like all the way though. Like,
but all the way.
Yeah, like.
Money's not really a thing to me. You know, I want to have enough to take care of myself and to help other people. So I don't really think I need to do it. I won't do it. All right, Brian, what do you got?
I got another Jaguars question.
All right.
Let's both healthy. You have to pick between Leonard Fournette and Jalen Ramsey. You have to keep one, and you have to cut the other.
Absolutely easy. I talked about it on this morning. Jalen Ramsey will not shut his mouth to save his life, and it hurts the team. I'll keep Leonard Fournette, and I will be more than glad to get rid of Jalen Ramsey, because right now he is becoming a virus in the locker room, and I could say that for being in the locker room, that his negativity and his inability to not be all about himself is going to help this team continue to lose. So and the thing is, he thinks he's great, but he's not stopping anybody. So he could blame Blake Bortles, but Blake Bortles doesn't play defense. So, Jalen, I'm sorry, but you got to go. All right, Ben, what's your last one?
You can add any player to the Jaguars roster. Who are you adding?
I can add anybody?
Anybody.
No. Drew Brees. Drew Brees. Because Drew Brees at 39 years old had his highest completion percentage at 72% last season, and this season was 77.5%. The man is going to be 40 years old, and he's completing almost 80% of his throws. I want Drew Brees to play for as long as humanly possible. All right, Chandler, what's your last one?
Okay. You're walking down the street.
Yeah.
Would you rather find your true love or a bag with $100 million in it?
I would say, as a single man, my true love, because money's not really, it's not really a thing. So my true love, I guess. I'll find money somewhere.
That's interesting.
Well, you know, I'm a hopeless romantic more than I am a money guy. Brian, what's your last one?
Let's see. Would you, if you had the chance, would you move, it would have to be away from everyone to another country, but you get to live in this big, nice mansion with everything you could have ever wanted, except you don't get to see the people that you want to. You can still talk to them, call them, but you'll never get to see them again.
No, I got to be around the people I love.
All right.
If I did leave, I'd go to Italy or Spain, but I'd have to take some people with me. All right, Cole, what's your last one?
All right. In Section 3 AA football, what's the most desirable matchup?
Most desirable what?
Matchup.
I'd have to say, y'all got a doubleheader on Friday, and I know the guys on CNS really well, and I know you guys, so I'd like to see that. But I'm gonna have to say, I don't mean that's tough. I respect, Coach Klein and Joe Corley. I would love to see it. So make it happen. All right, Coach, what do you got?
West Genesee or Liverpool?
No, I already told you I'm coming to the game, Coach. And, a Jaguar technically has to run in the same pack as a Wildcat. So I'll leave it at that. The last thing I will ask a question is, tell me about this Liverpool game. What's going through your mind? Don't give anything away, but I would like to leave it on that note.
Well, my scouting report on Liverpool, I think their defense is their strength right now. They play fast and physical. Offensively, they have a very, I don't want to say, impressive run game, but they run the ball pretty well. I think our best matchup right now is our defense against their offense. They're on a 6-game winning streak, and you've heard all the talk about how our league is tougher than theirs. We've had a tougher road and so on, etc. But the bottom line is, we're both in the Final Four for a reason. It's going to be a great game, but our guys are going to be ready.
Fair enough. For Brian, Felix, as well as Cole Wade, Chandler McAvan, Ben Rustay, head coach Joe Corley, and myself, Dan Tortora, get to the game this weekend. Go out to CNS, watch the doubleheader, enjoy it, bundle up, because it's going to be Syracuse again. Those 90s and the 80s have gone away, but bundle up, head out to the game, show some love and support. Thank you to the Wildcat Sports Pub. Thank you to West Genesee. Thank you to you gentlemen and to all the team that came out, the whole team and Coach Corley for taking time, because I know every single moment counts. So get back to work, do what you got to do. I'll see you on Friday. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
This is a wake-up call, fast break.
The Wildcat Sports Pub in Camillus, New York is located on 3680 Milton Avenue in the Home Depot Plaza. It is your family-friendly sports bar and restaurant. Folks, some sports bars aren't family-friendly. Some family-friendly restaurants are not sports bars. The Wildcat Sports Pub in Camillus, New York is proud to be both. It is that marriage that you've been looking for years. The Wildcat Sports Pub is your home base for your sports bar and restaurant needs, games for the kids, indoor and outdoor activities, and enough things on the menu to come back every single week and get to try something new. They're open Sundays from noon to 8 p.m., Monday through Wednesday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., and Thursday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to midnight. For reservations and party information, call 315-487-2222 for the Wildcat family-friendly sports pub and restaurant. Consistency is, well, consistently hard to find, unless you head to 119 East 2nd Street in East Syracuse, New York, the home of the Pen and Trophy Center, who has been serving us Central and Upstate New Yorkers, as well as beyond, for decades. The Pen and Trophy Center on 119 East 2nd Street in East Syracuse, New York, gives you an amazing and unique way to customize a memory today. Say it with the Pen and Trophy Center. Be it an Employee of the Month award, a sports award, something for your business, engraving for your family, your loved ones, anniversaries, birthday parties, and so much more, including remembering somebody who served in the military. Say it with the Pen and Trophy Center. 119 East 2nd Street in East Syracuse, New York. The definition of consistency is pen and trophy. Browse their products on penandtrophy.com. That's penandtrophy.com, and call them for more information at 315-422-8797. That's 315-422-8797. Having peace of mind when you're out of town that your furry-loving friend is safe and sound means taking them to Canine Campground, because we all know that when it comes to the love of our pets, it goes well beyond the call of duty to make sure they're safe and sound. Right, Lily? So take a ride to 242 Johnson Street in East Syracuse, New York, and see Canine Campground and where your dog will be staying, in the classic cabin, the executive cabin, the grand cabin, or of course the luxury cabin, because if you know Lily, you know she loves luxury. Now you don't have to wait to the last minute to find a family member or a friend that'll take your dog for a few days. Call Canine Campground at 315-299-4013. That's 315-299-4013. Their drop-off and pickup times are Monday through Sunday. Check K9campground.com for more information. That's the letter K, the number 9, and campground spelled with a K.com. K9campground.com.
When you're going out of town, bring your dog to Canine Campground.
Get Hilton quality service at the most affordable price at True by Hilton Camillus, located right next to Costco in Township 5. True by Hilton Camillus offers you their signature Top It breakfast bar with over 30 different toppings to personalize the most important meal of the day, all complimentary with your stay. For reservations and information, call 315-314-8676. That's 315-314-8676. True by Hilton Camillus. Hilton quality service at the most affordable price.
Thank you for listening into that West Genesee football playoff special. Coming up next in part 2 of episode 192 of 2018 is going to feature Syracuse Orange football coverage, and the first time I've ever had Ryan Guthrie, linebacker of the team, on the show. You don't want to miss that, so make sure you follow on to the next show here on TuneIn Radio, Podbean Podcast, iTunes, as well as the RSS feed, and directly on wakeupcalldt.podbean.com.